game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I know, it's a horrific game. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I also know that. It's a very horrific game. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, Megalokies. Can you hear me okay? Would you like to review detailed content warnings? Ow! Which contain spoilers. Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled. Oh my god, have they had to put all these triggers? Listen, I know how this goes. It's not great, but you know. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and you consent to your exposure of highly disturb. Babe, I know how horrific this game is. Hi, Monica. Hi, Queen. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to play this. I know he's not suitable for children. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm just seeing, like... I don't want the content warnings. I know, right? Skip options, skip unseen text, skip after choices. No, do you know what? Let's just... Heard there was a vegan babe streaming. Came as soon as I could. Hi everybody! Oh my god, I love you all! Just to say you've all missed some, like... Cora. Just to say you've missed some trigger warnings. This game is exceptionally disturbing, and it should not be played if you have anxiety or depression or suicidal thoughts. The end. Please enter your name. Oh, I'm meant to be a bloke, aren't I? Can I just call myself Mary, though? Yeah, I will. Oh, look, I'm right there. I love how Motherload came up. La, da, 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 da. I did. I have notifications set on feed. Oh. Hey. Oh, should I put auto on? No. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Is that supposed to be her, like, out of breath, like, Gay Laura? That's all I can see. Have I seen this? Yes, I have. I've watched about 20 playthroughs of it. It's one of my favourite ever games. It's horrific. Probably it's the scariest game I've ever played, if I'm honest. Or sat through, I mean. I've never played it, though. This is my first time playing. I'm very nervous. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were... Sorry, she's so uwu. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mary. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean. Even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Have you seen this before, Laura? Because it is really quite gruesome. Extra DLC! Up my bum! I've not seen the DLC. Sorry, I got excited. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mary, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. She's just licked it real quick. Are you two together, like, right now? Like, are you hanging out? I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, okay. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Oh, poor Sayori. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a what? A NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Fuck me, this soundtrack. The horrible but wonderful memories of play. Yeah, it's so dark. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Hi, Laura! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Oh, I don't know how you would air me. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Uh-oh. Can I save at any point? No. Okay, sorry, I was just saying. How do I save, though? Okay, it's fine, whatever. Not that I was ever aware... Oh, isn't it when you do your diary thing? Yeah. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed this club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I fucking love Natsuki. Sorry, just put that out there. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Uh-oh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Can I just say what a mood? Like, 100% yes. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, this music. Oh, makes me feel sick. Does this make anybody else feel really, like, properly, like, nauseous? Ugh. Like, I love... Oh, God, it's just giving me... Oh, it's giving me, like, horrible flashbacks. Oh, it's making my chest all tight. Oh, God. Anyway. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the... PTSD for short, right? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. God. Oh, God. You. I've got war flashbacks just looking at her. Seriously, you brought a boy? I forgot I'm a fucking boy. Yeah, disarmingly cheery music scares me more than, like, scary music. Like, for some reason, like, this freaks me out way more than if it was, like, ominous. Way to kill the atmosphere. I mean, she's right. Like, I'd be pissed if somebody just brought a boy like that. Oh, hi, Monica. Ah, Mary, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, hi, Monica. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, what are you looking at? I love her, what a mood. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is Oh, for God's sake, my cat is standing. I know, here she is. Hang on, I have to stand up because Christy is standing in front of my TV. Whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Oh God, how old are these girls? I've forgotten. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Yeah, maybe that's why I associate her as being my favourite. I just think she's fun. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh God. Let the cat play the video game. They might have gaming rights. Oh no, they have gaming rights. Okay. Chrissy, do you want to play? Oh, this is way too unsuitable for Chrissy. She's such a baby. I think Nana could cope with it, but not Chrissy. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Mary. Oh, it's really horrible seeing her saying my name. Monica smiles sweetly. I mean, to be fair, Monica is my favourite, but I have my reasons. Most of them are because I like red flags. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Mary. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, yeah. Hang on, if she's getting cupcakes, then I'll sit next to her, even though that'll upset Monica, but lol. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. They're also uwu. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, I hope it's chamomile. Oh, I could do with some chamomile tea right now. Sorry. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Here we go. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet that I come out of. She's asthmatic. Oh, 10 out of 10 would smooch Yuri. Oh, okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Don't I get the choice? I want to sit next to Monica. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I hope they're vegan. Ta-da! Monica looks really unimpressed. Interesting flex, but okay. Monica needs an inhaler. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy hang on, my cat's in the way again. Cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make it. Stop it, I'm really hungry. I just remembered that my auntie bought me a cupcake earlier. Anyway. So cute, said Sayori. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Sorry, I'm laughing at the "you'll take my breath away." Well, you know, just hurry and take one. I want to see them. I wish they'd have animated them in. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, Sayori's such a baby. I love Sayori. Like, I want to protect her with my life. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, I've just seen Natsuki's canines. She's a bit of a vampire. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, I love Natsuki. She's my favourite, apart from Monica. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? That is really weird, no offense. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah. Oh, cup of tea and a good book, stop it. And a cupcake, oh my god. These girls do know how to pamper. Oh, what's going on? I've missed things. Back in your box, Zero. Shut it. Please, Natsuki is lesbian. That's why she's pink. Yeah, Natsuki definitely is gay. Anyway. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Haha, that rhymes. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I might have to make the text bigger because I'm blind as a fucking bat. Sorry. Okay, So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was partially dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really... Hang on, Chrissy's tail's on the way. Chrissy! Come here! Really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay, Monica. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club... Hang on. Fun. Ow! Fun. I just, like, kneeled on my own... Ugh. Headphones. To make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. That's a really mean thing to say. I would never be so rude. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Alright. You don't need to flirt that hard. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't know why everybody's bashing on literature. I would fucking love to have gone to a literature club. Am I the only one? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh, the festival. That's made me shiver. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. That's really horrible. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mary, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I would call that a blush, not a sad smile. Well, anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup. Sorry, I'm a child. With her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hi, baby. Hi, Chrissy. No. Yeah, she is very ooh-wooey. And I would live in Waterstone too. Sorry, I was just petting the cat. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What a mood! But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh, it's a bit of foreshadowing, you know? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I never noticed this before. It's amazing, like, playing this as opposed to watching it, because you suddenly, like, notice all of the hints of things to come. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Again. Hint, hint. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Oh, Monica's not pleased. For someone as gentle as you. Hey, we can be gentle and like horror, bitch. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief— No, I can't cope with the level of foreshadowing. Like, this makes me want to throw the controller across the room, like... Yuri, stop it. That's sick. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Monica's such a bitch doing that. What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Do you know what? Hear me out. Do you think Monica might be a bit neurodivergent? Because she seems to like... No, she is just throwing her under the bus, really. She just wants me to not like her, but it's... I don't know, though. Something about Monica's a bit I don't know, I love Monica. I think she's misunderstood. But, yeah, Laura, it's like that thing we were talking about the other day about red flags, and you said about how you like to run towards them. Same. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori, that's shitty. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh, I'm sorry that I dubbed Laura in. Sorry, Laura. I'm not cute. Oh my god, look at the cute anime eyes. Like the angry eyes. The two arrowy things. So funny. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I love that your cats have people names, so you can just pretend you live with a whole bunch of women who occasionally get in the way. Oh, I should have done that. But now you all know. Anyway. Zero knows he watched Squid Game with me. Lol. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? That's a bit shitty of me as well. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. That's really mean of me! When do I get choices? I want to say my own things. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Oh wow, Yuri! Yes, bitch! That's the type of shit my therapist says to me. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh dear. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, I can't wait to do this. This is when I get to start making my own shit. Mental health and neurological impairment slay. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mary? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Mary, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Sorry, I saw what you said, Sarah. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Bitch, hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Oh, this poor protagonist. He has no idea. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mary, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey! Hi, TK4! Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Mary, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. How are you? I haven't streamed in a long ass time. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. ... Me also, haha, just a little boardy on this evening. Just a trigger warning for you, by the way, like, this is a very, 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 very dark game, and it's, there's a lot of intense horror themes, and it's just very psychologically traumatic, so just, yeah, just wanted to warn. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh, the naivety is so painful. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. How do I save, though? Like, I'm concerned. Oh, Niall, it's your fave song. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, right. Oh, you already played it. Oh god, yeah. Okay, the thing is, I want, okay, look, I'm gonna be upfront. I want to impress Monika. Even though I know how it all ends, I do want to, or do I have to impress one of those three? Can I try and impress Monika? Can I save? Yeah. No. Okay. I don't know whether to... Hang on, I'm just having a drink. Look, I think Grief and Broken would be Natsuki, no offense. Actually, maybe Yuri. Actually, maybe Sayuri. Maybe I should just go with what my heart would go with. Okay. Yeah, I want to impress just Monika. But I feel like I should probably just go with my heart and go with my honest... What would I actually go with? I'd probably go... I probably would go with Grief, you know? But that's only because of the place that I'm in. Or maybe... Yes, just Monika. I love how we're all just like... We all know. We're all like, just Monika. Let your heart pick a red flag girl. I know, that's how I feel. Maybe Ocean though, because of my like love of orcas. Or Grief. Uncanny is probably Monika, because if you think about... No, I need to stop thinking about... Oh, I'm so stuck. I didn't think I'd find this so hard. Okay, I'm going with Grief. I think that'll be Natsuki, but it's fine. Oh, Forgive. Pink, email, agonizing, voracious, intellectual kitty. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. It's so relatable to real life. Oh! I just earned a trophy. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. I don't know whether to go with Forgive or Pink. Pink because it's my favourite colour ever, but Forgive because I forgive Monika? Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't do this for all 20 pages. I'm going with Forgive. Wait. No, I'll go with Pink. Disaster, dance, passion, skipping, electricity, shame, feather, rainbow, strawberry, desire, rainbow. I'm just going to be really quick now. I'm not going to think. Portrait, cry, imagination, Doki Doki, death, melancholy, colour, treasure, hope, alone, imagination. Misfortune, scars, puppy, boop, inferno, fluffy, contamination, milk, cute, peaceful, scars. That's going to be Yuri, isn't it? Analysis, frightening, unrestrained, defeat, empty cage, after image, giggle, fear, incapable. Giggle. Unending, Valentine, headphones, destiny, papa, swimsuit, special, love, pain, waterfall, special. Sensation, fickle, whirlwind, fantasy, sweet, festa, suicide, laugh, bouncy, judgment. sensation. It feels a bit risque. Despise, daydream, candy, bunny, infinite, anime, ambient, playground, vanilla, skirt. Daydream. Tears, pleasure, extraordinary, vacation, amazing, question, meager, pout, captive. Captive? That just got me straight away. Lucky, sparkle, hair, rose, cover, universe, time, tragedy, dream, socks. No, it's not my first time playing. Oh, yes, it is my first time playing. I've watched like about 20 playthroughs of this, but like I've never played, so it's very exciting. Socks. Crimson, fireworks, holiday, warm, peace, dazzle, vibrant, atone, whistle, smile. Ooh, atone makes me think of Monica as well. I love this game so much. I really, my first thought was Crimson, but I also like Dazzle, but I also like Atone. Yes, very family friendly. It's so horrific, this game. Unrequited, party, shiny, comfort, flying, eternity, depression, pure, tenacious, vitality. I'm gonna go with pure. Anger, bed, breathe, nibble, ribbon, journey, existence, sunny, music, massacre. Ribbon. Excitement, whisper, heartbeat, sunset, graveyard, climax, essence, sugar mushroom. I'm gonna go with climax. Extreme, sadness, lust, memories, lipstick, kiss, variance, raindrops, blanket, anxiety. Anxiety, because I live in it. Calm, vivid, lazy, heaven sent, loud, fun, silly, explode, horror, childhood. Horror. Shopping, wonderful, jump, insight, clouds, wrath, kawaii, embrace, cheer, mouth. Embrace. Secretive, vertigo, fireflies, friends, hop, adventure, harp, parfait, charm, joy. Friends. Entropy, play, landscape, hurt, unstable, determination, clumsy, jumpy, uncontrollable, romance. I'm gonna go with unstable. Oh, this is gonna be the weirdest fucking poem. Hi again, Mary. I still don't know how to save. Does anybody know how to save? Can anybody Google that for me? How to save on a PS4? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mary. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I forgot I'm a man. So, pardon me, sorry. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. Oh, Natsuki's really pissed, sorry. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Apparently you save it by pressing the buttons. Oh! Apparently you save it by pressing the options button on the controller. Yeah, I remember all the death. Actually, I don't remember Natsuki's death, weirdly. I can remember... Oh, yes, I do. Fuck me up. Yes, I fucking do. Yuri... For some reason, Yuri's traumatized me the most. It's so funny because I speak German too. Oh. Oh, it autosaves. Can I just... Okay. But if you don't take it seriously, we won't hear the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mm. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mary always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with... I can't see that. Busy work without me even asking. Sorry, I literally can't see from here. I'm very blind. I've just got new glasses as well. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Mary can become good friends too. Sayuri? Oh, she's so naive. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation that she's just put me into. Somebody's messaged me. Okay, it's fine. Sorry, just wanted to make sure it wasn't like family dying or something. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayuri? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. See, I feel like Sayuri's a bit neurodivergent as well. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? This sounds like character AI. Sorry, just putting that out there. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. They can all be divergent as a treat. Yeah, exactly. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. But this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, I'm glad I didn't rummage around in the closet for too long. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Why don't I just read the fucking book that Yuri just gave me? Like, don't be a fucking idiot. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to... Well then don't join a literature club, you dick! I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Hi, Lifian? Lifen? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. I gently opened the door. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Ah, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Oh my god, I might have to go and eat my auntie's cupcake in a minute. That was why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Same. Yeah, Sayonara is so scary. It is such a creepy song. I love that all the people who are watching this have already played this, so you all know how horrific this game is, and like you all are prepared for the fear-inducing situations. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god. I know it's just Monica, but what if it's just Yuri? Aww. I used to think that this game was an innocent game when I was a kid. Oh dear. Yeah. Ooh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. I like that there's so much love for Yuri in this chat. My favourite is Natsuki, but like, it's not. My favourite is Monica, but like, Natsuki would come second. But I like, I like big dick energy. Anyway, I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Niall, that just made me think of... That's a problem. We can share it. Sorry. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days... Oh, the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. You can get in the bin, internet broadcast. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Hey? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. This is the best game I've seen. These girls just make me feel kind of... Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Oh, it's a bit, flirty. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, that is so low. What a rude thing to say. Eh? That's super mean. Yeah, it is super mean. Like, no wonder what happens to Sayori happens to Sayori. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Yeah. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oh my god. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Did you know Doki Doki girls are AI? Stop it. Are they? Because I was thinking how much they sound like character AI. Like, they remind me so much of character AI. That's so weird. I knew it because these are all things that, like, have been said to me before by AI bots. So I'm just like, that's really interesting. But Monica is just the one that knows that she's in a simulation. Wow. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh, bye Zero! Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest, because she's got big tats. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger. She sounds like me. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. For you! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Hey? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. What girl are you doing? Sorry. I mean, I'm kind of hoping to... I mean, obviously I know the whole story, but... I probably will actually pursue Monica herself, which is quite funny. It's a deal. I guess we really... So I won't need to fight with her about it. Maybe I should pursue Natsuki for fun, because then... It'll make it more entertaining for Monica to get irritated, I guess. Anyway, I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Mary, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm going to show it to Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Mary, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mary. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh. Interesting. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Oh, this bit of foreshadowing. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Do I have to read it? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh, I bet you are. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. I see. Well, I'll have a look if it's all the same to you. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction. The... What? Spackle? Protrudes. A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Oh, I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. and he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, it's a poem about us. Interesting. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Oh, God, the foreshadowing is insane in this game. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That's actually very good advice for writers, just want to put that out there. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki! I'm sorry. Sorry everybody, I know you all want Yuri, but it's gonna be Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Oh, bye Laura. Mwah. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I mean, it's fair. Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems... Hi Niall, I'm glad you're still here, honey bunch. I've never called someone honey bunch in my entire life. There's a first time for everything. Technically I'm still here, but I'm tidying, so your background noise down, lol. Okay. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Sometimes the protagonist is quite nice. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. No, I've never played the DLC, so, like, it's going to be really exciting having a bit of new content. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What girl are you focusing on? I'm torn because my heart wants to focus on Monica because I adore her, but like, because I know how it goes, I'm kind of thinking about focusing on Natsuki purely for like the fun that it invokes with Monica's issues, shall we say. So I'm a little bit unsure of what I'm doing. What do you guys think? Sorry, just having a drink. My throat is hurting real bad. I want it to get creepy, but I think it's quite a while before. Like, I think it's a good few hours. Like, I've got a feeling it's a good about 2.5 hours in before. Isn't it near the festival when things go downhill? Or it is the festival. That is, in fact, it's the day of the festival, is it not? When the first situation happens. Anyway. I know you all want Yuri, but I really want Sayuri, like, next. I feel really guilty, but yeah. I don't have much time with Sayuri, so, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Mary. Hey? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Pardon me. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ahaha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Mary poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Oh god, she's so sickly and sweet. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mary. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Oh, thanks. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I love how they've all said that. We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Okay, she gets I quite liked that. She gets massive points for I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? That's a really mean thing to say. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. She's right. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess. I look forward to it. Come on then, Yuri. Hmm. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. I have 200 subscribers? Oh, that's nice. Hi, 200 of you. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing poems, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read that. Is there a way to, translate that? I literally can't. Hang on, let me go right up to the. Oh, there we go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. The piano that plays in the menu of the game is Monica. Yeah. Yeah! I had to literally go up to my TV to be able to read that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I mean, I did have to go up to the... It's very nice handwriting, I just couldn't fucking read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read... How does she know that? Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something to digest. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mary. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh god. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Mary did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. No. And Mary liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mary appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mary started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mary? She is just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mary. Well, what? There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mary? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's like I know, it's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be... I'm torn. Because I think, on some level, they're both right. Like, I get the nuance of Natsuki's poem, but I preferred Yuri's. But I prefer Natsuki as a person, but I also don't want to be Switzerland here. I'm really stuck. I don't want to just go to Sayuri for help. I don't want to take the coward's way out. I preferred Yuri's poem, but I prefer Natsuki as a person. What do I do? Someone help me. Okay, I went with Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... Oh god. I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha, shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah, Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters. That barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Mary. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Ugh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Mary. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around that we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So, we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mary, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Mary, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Hey, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Sorry. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mary, it's nice that I get to spend my time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, wait, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. On that note, I'm gonna call it a night because my throat is actually killing me. Because I've not spoken that long in a really long time, and it's like technically I'm like reading to you guys, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna see how to save it though. Okay, save. Okay. Is that it? Is it just done? What do I do? Yeah? Okay. Right, well on that note, gonna leave it there. But love you all. Mwah. Sorry that I didn't get to the spooky bit tonight. I'm just very, very tired. And still have a really bad chest infection, but yeah, love you guys. See you later or tomorrow. Bye guys!